unity. Well, I've been walking with my baby, got great big feet. She's long and lanky and ain't had nothing to eat. She's my baby, and I love her just the same. I'm crazy about the woman, Caledonia is her name. Hey, Caledonia, Caledonia, what makes your big head so hard? Mom, I love you, baby, just the same. I'm always gonna...
But anyway, the farm was bankrupt, and it looked like it was going to be sold. Well, it was sold at auction. But to tell you how important this under development, we will buy it. The state will buy it and make a park out of it. This farm is closer to the courthouse than our largest mall in Lexington. So you see, we developers would love to get that and make it into subdivisions and all, because a lot of the city in the East End is way away from, much further away from Main Street in this farm. So anyway, the farm did go up for auction, and it was sold, and a man from, well, he's actually originally from Poland, but he bought the farm, and his wife is from New Mexico, and they have 6 children. So when he bought the farm, well, oh, by the way, there wasn't a horse on this farm the last year that the family owned it before it was sold.
Now I'm gonna find out what it is when I get up to that place. And I'm gonna knock on the door and ask her, Caledonia, Caledonia, what makes your big head so hard? Mom, I love you, baby, just the same. And I'm always gonna love you, Caledonia is your name. Yeah, go ahead, Eric, talk about it.
And they've been handed down from one generation to another in many cases. For the $2.50, you sit up there. Oh, that's $2.50 up there. So these, you'd have to get somebody to bring you one of these.
They're reserved seats and for $2.50?
No, first come, first.
Yeah, numbers on them, that's why I thought that.
Yeah, no, they're not reserved. But these are private booths here. Okay, let me tell you a little about the track. Notice how the word Keeneland is spelled out on each side of the board there, and that's for the Keene family. They own this property. Jack Keene started developing the Keene racetrack. And our big track here is here. Of course, here in America, we race on dirt tracks, and we have for a couple of 100 years. But over in Great Britain and Europe, they race on grass, turf tracks. So we have both. That nice railing over around is a grass track, and it's 7/8 of a mile in length, next to that railing there. And so well, we have 9 races each afternoon during the racing season, and all but about one are raced on the dirt. We only have grass track about 1 race, maybe 2 in some cases. It's not a thing that we do real often, but we race mostly on the dirt. The benches out here are still here. They haven't got them stored yet, because we just ended racing here for the spring, back last Friday. So in the spring, in a few days, they'll have all those benches stored. And
You mean racing season's over here?
yeah, it ended Friday.
Oh, so early.
Finish line down.
Finish line is right here.
Right there. Oh, that.
There's a...
Yeah, right there. We've got plenty of barn space for horses. We've added this a world famous Keeneland Pavilion.
Oh,
This is where we auction off horses. And like I said earlier, that's our big job here in Lexington, Bluegrass area, is breeding, selling, and we have several auctions here during the year. I've mentioned 2 of them, the July and September yearling sale, but we also have other sales. Some might be stallions only, some might be mares only, and so on. We usually have about 7 sales. Now we had a yearling at the sale there one time for $13.1 million. That's a yearling. It has never ran in a competitive race. Race it on his blood. They rated on his bloodline and bone structure and so forth. But like I said, these horses sell for lots of money.
Oh yeah, costs a lot of money. Raise anything, raise dogs or anything, you know. To buy that special.
Okay, now we'll make a right turn.
They take medicine like everybody else, you know.
There's another grandstand here going into track
Not an
2.
easy
But now we're going back here by the barns. You might see some horses back here because some of them are still here from the races. And you see the areas back here, the oval areas where they walk the horses and exercise them a little bit after they cool them off after they've run on the track. And they get them out early in the mornings and walk them around and then take them out on the track and race them a little bit for exercise.
She isn't too short, she isn't too tall.
During the races, this is a real busy
She's
place.
right on the ball. She's real
I
petite
think it's hard to get down this road today.
what
But
a
back here when the
this
races
one
are going
stops. When we go out, they don't need a traffic cop. Cause one look, all that traffic stops. Cause she's real petite and gone. Yes, I could have my pick, you know. I've got dough ready to go. And I'll tell you, Jack, this girl is fine. She got me.
Okay, when you get down here to the very end, make a right turn.
Barns down there.
She lived in this home until she was, she wasn't born in the home I'm going to show. Her name was Elizabeth Edwards. Remember, while Mary was visiting there, she met and later married Abraham Lincoln. Now, Abraham Lincoln was born in Kentucky also, but they both migrated to Illinois, and that's where they met. And Lincoln, after they were married, they visited here with her family quite a few times. It's right ahead of us, just beyond this church. And it's open to the public.
Behind this church. Oh, right here.
It's a beautiful home on the
Oh,
inside.
Mary Todd Lincoln. Oh,
There's our civic center, also Rupp Arena, where we win all of our home games,
Sure.
basketball games. You notice how I worded that. And so we're adding some more to Rupp Arena. We're increasing the size of it. We have
Yes, that chick has changed my attitude. Whenever I gaze upon her pulchritude, I'll tell you, Jack, this girl is fine. I'm all balled up like a ball of twine. When I do things, I do them right. I'm not gonna let this girl get out of sight. I'm gonna tie that knot and tie it tight, cause she's real petite and gone. Baby's